Uh,
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. And we are back with your favorite talk show of the semester, Duolingo, Dolphin Talking with Viewers. Ooh, can I see our guys' reactions? All right. For you guys who are new here, Duolingo is a talk show that is held by Bunda University every semester. Well, this event takes place in the week of mock-up class before our ultimate creepy final exam. And every semester, Duolingo would invite two lecturers from one of the major that we have here in Bunda University. And in this semester, we have two wonderful and pretty young lecturers from English department. Are you guys excited? Yes, all right. I can see lots of noise here. All right, let's welcome our first guest. So, our first guest, she has worked as a translator and interpreter for more than 5 years. She is holding an English diploma and bachelor's degree in international relations in the Blue Dolphin University. And in this year, she has achieved the position of the best Indonesian translator in the World Conference 2023 and has worked with over 2,500 texts this year. No wonder that she has her own translation community, namely United Translator Community. Fun fact, she is a pro player in Valorant as well, and they have their own game club. So let's welcome our beautiful and fabulous guest, Miss Monica Florencia. Hi, Miss Monique. How are you?
Hello, thank you. I'm good.
It's so fun to have you here. Let's welcome our second guest. If you have watched the Marvel in the cinema, then you'd be surprised with our second guest. She's not only an ordinary lecturer, but also a professional translator for over 10 years, a transcriber, and a voice talent specialist. She is holding a bachelor's degree in English linguistics in the Blue Dolphin University. Well, she has large experience working with such corporations such as Coca-Cola, Nestle, Inditex, Chanel, etc. And with her kind heart, she has built her own community, namely KTC, Kinder Translation Community. But what excites me the most is that I get to talk to the person behind the subtitle of the movie that just came out recently, The Marvel. So let's just give a big round of applause for Miss Juliet Vanessa. Hi,
Thank
Miss
you.
Jewel.
Hello, Miss.
Hi. How does that feel being a translator for the recent movie, The Marvel?
Oh, through this, I've been very, very happy and very excited. When I first received this job as a translator to this movie, I'm very, very excited to hear this. I've spent around 2 years to complete this project, and these 2 years I've been doing this very, very carefully as to not make any mistake in translating this movie like that.
Wow, so exciting. Miss Monique, have you watched the movie The Marvel?
I have. It was really incredible, really
Wow,
amazing.
Thank you.
so fun. All right. Miss Monique, I heard that you play games a lot, right?
Yeah. I do, yeah.
What is the recent game that you mostly play these days?
I still play Valorant a lot, but there are a lot of good games this year, but I haven't been able to play a lot of them. So it's really unfortunate.
So exciting. Okay. So Miss Jo and Miss Mon, what are you guys doing these days?
Oh,
Uh, I've been really busy with, my community and, with the teaching thing.
How about
I
you, Miss Jo?
basically almost the same. I've been managing my community and also work as a lecturer in Bunda University. So working like a double job that almost had no time for me to rest.
Wow, it's so interesting that both of you have your own community with Kinder translation community and UTC United Translator community. Um, can I ask a little bit about the community? Let's start with UTC United Translator community. What is the goal of the community, Miss Mon?
The goal is to give a place for beginner and experienced translator, to improve a place to improve their knowledge and experience.
Wow, when was it established?
It was established in 2019, around 4 years ago.
Wow, it's kind of like brand new
Yeah.
community. How many members now?
We right now we have around 1,000 members. But yeah,
Mm, wow, wow, wow. May I know where is your office located for those who are interested to learn more about the community?
we have a lot of office. We have one in across the country. We have some overseas like Singapore, Vietnam, that kind of things. But currently our main branch it's in Jakarta.
You have one in Jakarta and has been an international community. So exciting. How about you, Miss Joel? May we know more about the goal of your community, the Kinder translation community?
Okay, as you have mentioned, our community is called KTC, Kinder Translation Community. So our community purpose is to give the most accurate information to the world, to the people, especially our client, so that there are some of them who have difficulties in understanding some foreign language. So I hope that our communities can help them by understanding these difficult languages for them.
Oh,
That's right.
so exciting. When was it established, Miss Joel?
Oh, it is established around 2015, so around 8 years it has been since then.
Do you guys have right now?
Around the members around I think it's around 1,500 including our staff.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so where's the office of your community, if we may know?
So our offices, there are many offices that spread all over the world, and I'm currently in the Jakarta branch, and the main branch is located in Scotland.
Wow, okay. For the students that are joining with us today, for those who are interested in joining both of your community, how can they join? Can you guys share more about it? The ways, Miss Mon?
Uh, for me, we have a website. You can fill out the form that's available in the website. You can just, put your email, your name, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's really easy to join us.
Okay, just visit the website and fill out the form. How about you, Miss Jewel,
So our
for
community
KTC?
is almost the same as Miss Monique. Like you can give your CV and your achievement to our email, and also maybe you can to our social media like Instagram, Twitter, or X, and other social media. Like
Oh, wow. Is there any terms and conditions for the students that want to join? Should they fill some terms and conditions?
I think that there are no achievement. Maybe you can like if you study at university, maybe you can easily get into our community like that.
Oh, wow. Okay, so exciting. Let's move on to let's talk about UBM. We've talked about your community and external stuff. Let's start talking about the internal, um, our UVM. So we know that you both are lecturers here in Bunda University. And since when have you guys been teaching here,
Okay.
Miss Jill?
Okay. For me, I've been teaching the practice of translation and interpreting. So it is like to teach the students some practices about translating and interpreting so that they have the experience of that. So they won't be like cannot adapt some cannot adapt to translating and interpreting in the society in the future. Like that.
Oh, wow, practice of translation. Since when
Yes.
have you been teaching here, Miss Jo?
I started teaching here since this year's. I think that only around 6 months I've been UBM.
Oh, wow,
Yeah.
this year. So exciting. Okay, so for those students that comes from the translation class, can you spill out a little bit about the final exam of practice of translation? Miss
Oh,
Jill.
okay. About the final test, truth is I have been giving some clue and keywords to them from the last class before. I said that I will be giving them a video so that they will interpret it on the day of the exam one by one, but I won't be giving them the exact video to them, but only some keywords, for example, like a ceremonial speech or conference, something like that.
Wow, wow. How about you, Miss Mon? What subject did you teach? Do you teach here, and since when have you been teaching here?
Um, I've been teaching since 2021, so around 2 years. My subject is the theory of translation. Basically, it's a subject that teaches the principles of translation.
Lots of theory. Can you do the same thing? Spill a little bit about the final exam for those translation students that are wondering and waiting in this Zoom
Uh,
meeting?
since it's a translation, the finals, it'll be something that I've taught for, the semester. So you can just simply search up the PPT on the, in the website. Yeah.
Wow, hopefully it won't be hard. All right, so for both of you, how does that feel teaching the fifth semester students right now?
At first, I was very nervous when I first came to the class, but slowly I've been adapting, teaching them. So it's very good, very happy to teach the most amazing students here.
Wow. Is there any memorable moments, Miss Jewel, when you teach them?
The memorable, there's one I've been very they when I give them a hard assignment, they will like back me in a cute way so that I won't give them a bad score like that. Oh my god.
Wow, so fun. How about you, Ms. Mon? How do you feel teaching the fifth semester students right now?
It was an interesting experience. I got extremely lucky. So far, the students that I've got, they've been very cooperative and really fun in the class.
Wow. Is there any memorable moment that you remember since 2021 teaching here?
I got a little bit teary-eyed after my first semester of teaching. It ended. It was so relieving that my students were kind and understanding.
Wow, so fun. But what is more fun is that we're going to move on to our game, Flipping the Duo, our next session.
Okay.
All right, so ladies, we're going to play some games. It is called Flipping the Duo. So what you have to do is simply choose between two options that I'm going to throw at you guys. And if I ask for an explanation, let's share a little bit with the students. All right, let's start. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Let's jump into the first question. Would you rather choose A, translation by hand, or B, computer assisted translation tools? One,
would
2, 3.
I choose
be. I
B.
would rather be.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. You guys choose the same answer. Let's move on to the next question. All right, the second question, would you rather choose to translate fiction or nonfiction content? 1, 2, 3.
Fiction. I would rather do
A.
fiction.
Fiction.
Okay,
Yes, A.
you share the same answer. All right, let's move on to the next question. Would you prefer simultaneous interpretation or consecutive interpretation? 1, 2, 3.
Consecutive.
A.
Oh,
Simultaneous.
consecutive.
Okay, seems like we have a different answer here. Can you share a little bit about simultaneous interpretation?
Uh, it's real-time translation. Interpreting. I mean, it's harder, but you don't have to take notes, so I prefer it.
Mm,
Oh, wow. How about you, Miss Jo? Why do you choose consecutive interpretation over simultaneous interpretation? And please explain a little bit about consecutive interpretation for those who didn't understand.
I think, like Miss Molly said, simultaneous is without note taking, but consecutive is there is some note taking. So I think that I won't be forgetting some words that speak before. So consecutive interpreting is in a simple way is you interpret what the speaker says, but after the speaker pauses or stop their speaking, and in the middle of that pause, we as interpreter will translate it, interpret it, and then the speaker will continue their speaking like that.
Oh, wow. So it's two different things between simultaneous and consecutive. Okay, okay. Let's move on to the next question. So, Miss Jewel and Miss Mon, would you prefer to A, work with rare languages or work with widely spoken
B.
languages?
Widely
How about you, Miss
spoken,
Jewel?
widely spoken
Okay.
languages.
You share the same answer. All right, let's move on to the last question. It's a bit tricky. Let's see. So, would you prefer to work with an
Oh my.
annoying client that gives a fast response or a client that is not annoying, but he gives a slow response? You can prepare your answer. And in
Yes.
1, 2, 3, what is your answer?
First one.
A. The first one.
Why? Let's share a little bit, Miss Joy. What do you think about it?
Okay, even though they're annoying, but I'm very thankful that they give a fast response so that when I need them, like when I have a question, they will answer me in a fast like that.
Even though they're annoying. Wow.
Yes,
Okay. How about
yes.
you, Miss Mon?
For me, at least they don't, they don't push back their answer. It's like 2 days before the deadline. That's really annoying.
Seems like it comes from a personal experience. All right. So unfortunate when you meet that kind of client, right? But what is more unfortunate is that we have come to the end of this talk show. So sad. Thank you so much, Miss Jewel and Miss Mon, for the time. You can give the reactions, guys, students. Wow, there are a lot of students here. And
That's
thank you
true.
so much for, yes, thank you so much for joining this webinar as well. You can fill out the form, the the form, and we'll see you guys on the next Duolingo on the next semester. Good luck with your final exam. Goodbye.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye bye.